Mic test, testing the mic. Sounds like the latency's good too. Excited. Where's my full screen webcam? There it is. Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to another workflow live stream here at Country Fried Minis. Let me silence this here audio playback. A reminder once more that the workflow live stream is a place where we're doing the work that's just getting done anyways. It's a bunch of stuff in Premiere, it's video editing, it's preparing photos, etc. But it is a fantastic place for you to come in and put your input, your 2 cents into what's going into the projects. Hell, if you got a good idea happening live while I'm putting it together, it might even make it into the video, as happened just last episode. So, if you're catching this live or even via the algorithm, this is just some bonus footage, as you know, it's what's going on. It's a glimpse behind the curtain into what a lot of folks don't see as far as YouTube production goes. Kind of illustrates how much work actually goes into a piece. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into it where I left off late last night, about midnight on the After Dark episode. This Hunchback video has been too long in the making. I regret not getting it out the day after Texas video, but it's fine. It's hunky-dory. All is gravy. Don't owe nothing to nobody. And I hope you all remember that, because it is a true fact that you don't owe nothing to nobody. Anyhow, recapping as to what we've achieved so far. Uh-oh. Premiere is not responding. My computer is unhappy. Okay. We pared down the intro and shaved about 30 seconds off of it. So now it's less than 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I think that's a lot better. We're going to go right from this into the first. We're going to, I'll probably preview a model. Pow, pow, pow. Flashes of it. And then we'll go into the first talking head. Cut to the intro sequence. And get into it. I think I may have left out the whole I may have left out the after the deep fry segment talking head when I was recording them earlier today, and that's fine. I'm not going to record it now. I might go back and do it, but probably not. But what I'm thinking is this is a long video anyways. We're doing this intro segment with the like cinematic introduction. We're going to do a preview of the model. We go to the first talking head, and then we cut into... Wow, Premiere is just like freezing up. What is the problem here? What is the problem here? What is the problem? Yeah, that's crazy. I've got 23 gigs of RAM allocated for Premiere. It shouldn't be freezing up like this. I don't understand what the problem is. It's been doing it since last night, but whatever. Anyhow, what was I saying? Ah, yes. So we're going from intro to talking head to the first segment, which is preparing the Hunchback. Then we go to another talking head. Then we go back into the cat girls. Howdy, howdy, another Nate. Just recapping what we've got going on here, including your reference to the Astrophilitarum. Not 100% sure. I may have dropped that line in one of the talking head segments. But let's see, that's got us at like 2.5 minutes, and then probably another minute 20 maybe on the intro. So 4 minutes, and then we go into, God, it's a long video. Another 9 minutes of base coating, talking head for a few seconds, back to the cat girls, back to a talking head, and then we go into freehanding, and from there it's like weathering. We still got to edit those down. the editing and lens weathering and lens jeweling. My brain just shut down for half a second there. And then from there, it's preparing the base, and then I've got like an outro shot. Let's see if I can pull it up here. I got some got a little bit of camera work on it. I'm trying something a little different today too, in that I took a bunch of shots in Lightroom, or with my DSLR, and imported them into Lightroom. And you know, let's show off these here cinematic styled shots we're going to do for the preview right at the beginning. They're much higher resolution than the camera does, so we'll pan across these right now, I suppose. And the beautiful thing about working in Lightroom is I've taken these pictures as raw files, so I can change the exposure and the highlights and the shadows, and apply LUT filters to them. And LUT, L-U-T. I'm not sure if it's LUT or LUT. I can apply those filters to it, and it's a non-destructive process. So I keep the original full resolution pictures, and you know, I think this is where we're starting today. We're going to import these here, import all these into the project right meow, and that's going to go at the end of this introduction sequence. So, yeah, let's do that right now. So, project imports, we're going to put in all of, actually, let's scroll to the end of the list first, and then dump them in. Uh-oh. My computer is very unhappy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Lut has an H in it. You know, it's fine. If I can't pronounce a thing, I just put a little country twang to it and feign ignorance. And sometimes I say big words with that same accent. Oh yeah. Today's stream is brought to you by Crystal Geyser. Not really, but big recommend on some bubble water. Good way to trick your body into drinking more water while getting the satisfaction of a soda pop. Anyhow. Okay. So I think we're going to do maybe 13 of these shots. Yeah, I think 13 instead of all 14. Let's remove, just because I like the significance of that number, let's get rid of which one? Which one's got to go? I think we'll get rid of this first one here. We'll start with this second one. So we'll skip over this shot. Yeah. And that way I've got this, something about 13 shots just sounds really fun to me. And we'll leave them each for, what's a good length of time? 2 seconds. 2 seconds each. 2 seconds each. Yeah. Do 2 seconds each on them. Because this is just like, we're right at the start of the video. These are kind of a trick, if you will, to get people to remain interested, to not click off, and to maybe tolerate the talking head segment. So we're trying things in a little slightly different order. The the Big Marauder video had an intro preview segment, but I also played our Colin McLaren rap track and made it a little too quiet. So I think that was a bit of a botch, honestly. But that's fine. Anyhow, it's more of the same tonight. We're doing editing. We're trying to get this thing done. I think we'll probably run for about 2 hours tonight. Anything else I get done, I'll just do off stream. Maybe when the midnight oil inspiration hits me. Oh my god, come on. It's just skipping from 1 minute or 1 second and 29 frames to 2 seconds 1 frame. That's great. And I guess my the formatting I'm doing here on these pictures, we're going up and down with it just so I can have an immediate visual representation as to what's going on when I'm zoomed out. Howdy, howdy, Pega. How are you doing this evening? We're just doing a little more editing work. The boring stuff, the things that go on behind the curtains. I have taken all these cinematic shots of the Hunchback and put them through Lightroom with a cinematic filter. And we're gonna flash through these 2 seconds each, and then maybe do like a slight zoom and pan on each one. In fact, let's see if I can take a moment here. If I pull open Lightroom, for what it's worth, Lightroom Classic is the old Lightroom, and what they call Lightroom now only has access to the cloud. So if you have pictures on your device, you can't use them in regular Lightroom anymore. It is now Lightroom Classic. But the reason I've chosen to use Lightroom is I've taken all my photos on my DSLR as RAW files. And the cool thing about RAW files is when you import them, you can give them quick adjustments and really change the way things look. You can adjust the where's it at? You can adjust the highlights and the shadows. A lot of the functions you'd be able to do in the camera onto the RAW file. So it's a really good way to mess with your photos. And if you're already paying for Adobe stuff, then Lightroom's really, really cool to utilize. I was really reticent to mess with it. I took a photography class 4 semesters ago. That was fun, but I was very reticent to use it. It's like, you can do a lot of the stuff in Photoshop or Paint.net or whatever, but just the ability to mess with your RAW files is really cool. It is definitely intimidating. I agree. And when I first started taking these classes, I was like, oh, how ridiculous is it that they're doing a whole class on how to use this software? And then by the end of the semester, you realize, okay, it's justified to spend 14 weeks learning it. Okay, so I think we need to change the order of some of these shots, maybe. No, they're great. Let's start by seeing how big these are to get them full frame. So it looks like 40% will do it. So we'll start with a 50 on this one, and we'll just do like a position and scale. Oops, let's do it at the Make sure all the track targeting is on. Yep, there we go. This track targeting right here lets me use the up and down keys to snap to the front and the back of the clips. But, you know, even though these are pictures, we're just going to treat them just like any other clip. So let's pop in a keyframe, jump to the end, go back 1 frame, drop in 2 keyframes. And I think we'll go in 10%. And maybe that's too much. We'll go 10% and a move here and give that a peekarino, see what it looks like. That's too much zoom. Let's try going just 5%, I think. Turn off track targeting on the audio. And we'll jump to that last keyframe and go 55. See what that looks like. It's still too much. So these pictures are so big that just a couple percentage really yeah, that's a 2% change in zoom. I guess I'm moving it too far with the position and so what's happening here. Let's tighten that up some. I want it to be subtle. Yeah, something like that. Cool, that looks good. We'll start here too. Let's start that one on 80%. There's more details that I'd like to include. Yeah. We'll just do a simple zoom on this one, I think. So let's take that one in 2%. Yeah. Oh, this is going to look great. Okay, and then we'll zoom this one out 5%. Cool. Just, you know, part of this video production deal is just like we're making quick decisions and we're living with it. Let's do 40% there. Let's, come on now. Let's do that. And then let's keep it at 40% and then just shift it. See how that looks. This should, yeah. Okay, looking good, looking fun. And then this one, maybe we'll zoom it out a full 5. Nope, can't do 5%. Let's zoom it 5 from the front and see what that looks like. It's too much, too much, too much. Let's do a 2% zoom. I kind of want these shots to be like interest peaking, but not like giving too much information as to the final product. That's a good one though. Let's go 40 on it. And then I think we're just gonna move it. Let's hop to the end of that right here, go back 1 frame, pop down some keyframes, and then we're gonna shift it not far at all. See what that looks like. Very cool. Let's put this one at 50. And I think what we'll do is just shift the position on this one. So select position, select this, and we'll go about like maybe a little further than the others on this one. No, it's too fast. Let's bring it in a bit there. Cool. I'm really pleased with this decision. It kind of just came to me because I'm doing some shots for my photography class right now. I'm in a digital photography class, and I already had the camera out. I was already kind of primed to be taking these pictures. Oh shit, I should. Let's remove, no. Let's remove the keyframes. I want this to be the starting shot, and then we're gonna pan this one. We're gonna go out 2% and then also over to the right just a bit. Oh, this is gonna be so good with the music. I know I'm doing an awful lot of back patting here, but man, this is such a fun effect. All right, and we'll zoom this one in 3% and also move it up about that much. Let's give it a pick. Okay. That one might actually should be the last shot. Yeah. Another Nate. If I could do that, I'd be proud as heck too. Well, I have good news for you. You could indeed do a fabulous, fun, and wonderful project of your own if you just pour all your time and energy into it. My sister tells me all the time that she'll see my drawings and she's like, I wish I could draw like that. And I have this knee-jerk reaction that I keep telling her every time, that it's a learned skill. It's not natural talent. I don't even believe in natural talent. I don't think it's real. Oh, these shots come out cool. So for what it's worth, here, let me post the camera I'm using. So I'm currently working on a let's see, is there a, I wonder if there's a page for it. I don't want to go to support. I'm gonna go here, and then here, I'll do this over here so y'all can see what I'm looking at. So I'm just working with a entry-level, let's see here, I've got a T100. Maybe it's not on the Canon website, but I'm working off of a EOS Rebel T100. It's also known as the 3000D, I think. 4000D. That sounds wrong, but it's a good little camera. And like honestly, that price right there on Amazon right now, that's fantastic for a DSLR. The 18 to 55 millimeter lens that comes with it is amazing. This camera will do like a ton of work for you. It's got, I don't know, like 24 megapixel, 32 megapixel shots. You can shoot in RAW. You can attach other lenses to it. It will shoot 1080p footage. Some of the footage on my older videos on the building a Battletech Lance and like the matching a color scheme videos were shot on this. The downside is it does not have the servo assisted autofocus. So when you're shooting video, it won't adjust the focus on your subject automatically. That requires an upgrade, and I'm looking to upgrading to a Canon M50 Mark II, which will shoot in 4K. It has the autofocus, but I mean, the price difference is big. I mean, 600 versus 260. But if you're in the market to pick up a camera, highly recommend the T100. Really good, entry level, fantastic, great camera. I mean, really, you can just set it to auto and go, or there's a ton of focus, ton of features you can adjust on it as well. Lots of stores have special models, numbers, so they can avoid competing with. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of reminds me of like the whole white packaging that food companies do. Like, somebody will manufacture olive oil for like 15 different companies, for instance, and then charge those companies an upcharge to put their labels on them. Okay, so let's shift this one over just a little bit. I think that one should also zoom out. We'll go out 2% on that one. And then what's going on in this picture? Let's start it at 40 so I can see what's going on here. Do I want the hex edges? I think I might want the hex edges in that. Let's keep it right there. Pow. Just make a decision and stick with it. And we're gonna go in 2% on that. And that's it. And then this boy right here needs to be, let's start with 80%. Let's drop it to 60%. Let's drop it to 50%. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we want to, let's see what 5% zoom looks like on that. It's too much, it's too fast. Let's try 3%. Still too fast. Oh wait, that's because I'm dumb and went the wrong direction. Yeah, 3%'s nice. Cool. All right, so basically we're cutting at the end of this segment here. Music's still running. Calling out the fans of the laser Hunchback for being wrong. We do the little stompy action figure animation there. I think I want to fade this out actually. Let's go 3 seconds. 3-second fade out. Oopsies. See what that looks like. And then we also want to fade out the audio, I think. So we'll do a level keyframe, and then we'll jump to the end and make it go from 0 to -100, so it becomes inaudible. I think this shot actually should probably do a zoom as well. We're gonna go in 10%, I think, over the course of it. Very subtle here, but I find as a cinematic tool, whenever you're working with like these really long shots, if you have just a very subtle zoom, it helps to increase attention. It has a subconscious effect on retention. Okay, so we're ready there, and I think that means I can start messing with this talking head intro. Let's do... Got a nice shot of my butt crack there. I'm kind of struggling right here to see if I want to put in, if I want to put in the deep fried model segment or not. I don't think I do, which is unusual. But let's get this a-going. Let's line this audio tracks up. That looks a little off still. Oh man, I look ridiculous, and that is awesome. We'll do like 75% on it. We'll go over here. This thing is so fucking uncomfortable. But yeah, I had to wear the neuro helmet. All right, 75% is too zoomed in. Let's do... Shit. My hair is hanging out the back. It's, you know what? It's trashy. It's terrible. I love it. It's so stupid. Yeah, perfect. All right. Where's this segment start? Right there, okay. All right, we're gonna clip this off right here and there, and then we're gonna delete this and that and that. Oops, I lost my position. Just a bunch of me cursing at the camera because the traffic elsewise. Get that stupid eyebrow raise. God, this looks so ridiculous. I love it. Absolutely outrageous. We're gonna do, I think a 1 second fade in. Man, I really should have wore the BattleTech the jacket. Oh shit, I need a little more space on this video. We need another second. Another second here. All right, click, click, clack. Let's leave that in. All right, so first talking head going into the video right meow. I think we've got 5 total talking heads. 6 of them. Okay. So now that I have a full second worth of leeway here, we're gonna do a opacity keyframe. I'm gonna jump forward 1 full second. Actually, a little longer. We'll do it right there. We'll do the same for the audio. This one actually will go a lot faster. Just don't want any of that dead air. And then we'll do 0 to 100 here. Jump to there. And we're gonna do a slight zoom in on this thing. That is loud. That is really loud. We need to set this to minus 12 decibels. We need to set this audio. We're gonna do a slight fade down here and drop it to the, what are we looking at? Another 10 decibels, I think. Oh man, the audio is still just so fried. It is what it is. It's too late to re-record it now. It's peaking really high. I didn't realize that. God, the audio is so bad. God. Oh, I'm so disappointed in that. Shame for shame. Let's go in a whole bunch. Let's yeah, there we go. Fuck. I may very well re-record these. May very well re-record these. Let's do another 3-second fade out here. Shit, it's so bad. I think I may just need to straight up reduce this by a few decibels. Maybe it'll stop peaking so much. So stupid. God, that audio is so bad. I had the lav mic on. It's just it's shit. It's shit garbage. Okay, well, let's pivot from the talking head for a minute and work on let's see. We're done with the freehanding bit. I should probably make a new segment called Weathering. All right, let's just pivot to that and work on this. I'll just fucking wait till 2 in the morning and record the talking heads again, because those are bad. The audio it sounds no better than the phone microphone, which is extremely disappointing. Okay, so what we're looking at here is all the way up to this one, maybe. Yeah, let's do all of these, and we'll dump these into the project panel. And start working on them. Here we go. Keep settings, yes. Let's set this to 50% size. Oh, that's funny. I know why I have pink paint out there. The camera just did not want to focus on those. Okay, we'll use this last one right here. So we'll find the first frame where there's motion, pop down the razor blade, jump on up, 5 seconds of that, bam. We've got that. And then we're gonna do, as always, we want these fantastic shots of mixing that paint. Don't know why I like it so much. It works though. Okay. Come on, preview. Catch up. I think we're gonna show getting the sponge out again. Yeah. How about right there? We'll take 5 seconds of that. See what that 5 seconds looks like. Yeah, okay, we'll keep it. This is going to be a long video. Ooh. Oh, there we go. The rocket ship did show up. It's not going to show up in the final video though, but there it is. Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna hide it for people who know, people who was there. We're gonna take one frame. Take one frame of this childish and technically NSFW image. And we're gonna put it in the video. Oh, it's so small I can't even see it. I guess I could just control exit out. All right, yeah, we're gonna stick it right there. Just a single frame of this image at 75% zoom, and it will be there. And if you know to stop the video on that particular frame, you'll be able to see the fine handiwork that I blame Tech Noir for. All right. So I think I want to try to illustrate the sponging happening in like 15 seconds worth of footage. It's getting to the point now where like I've got to be cognizant of how long each of these shots are, even though it's like an important detail for the process. It can definitely you know, be problematic. All right, let's see what that scene flash looks like. Maybe 1/30th of a second is not enough time. We might have to do it for 1/10 of a second instead. Yeah. Let's try 1/10 of a second instead. It is indeed the rocket ship. I didn't think I had it on any of the footage, but it is there. And we're going to get rid of that there, and we're going to do like this. 1/30th of a second was far too fast, but we're going to do like a subliminal flash. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully what this will create is a moment where people see that happen, and then they roll back the footage and do the thing. In fact, let's do this here. I thought I remembered you displaying it for the camera. I guess, yeah. I could have swore I didn't do it for the phone, but I guess I did. All right, and then we're gonna do. Let's pick a nice font here. I think let's do this one. Let's pour in a background so I can see what I'm working with first. And this is it's a rocket ship. Swears it. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna cut. Oops! I just realized I did that on the background layer. It's a rocket ship. Okay. I'm gonna cut this one out. Cut. New image. PAL. Paste. File. Save as. We're going into Hunch the Gunch and Rocket. You know, it's stuff like this that really causes my projects to bloat. And then I need a I swears it. We're going to take this, we're going to cut that, we're going to paste it here, expand canvas, image, crop to selection, file, save as, I swears it. Okay, And then I need one more thingamabob to do the job here, and then we're going to do like a real rough arrow. And we're going to again select this, cut it out, new image, paste, save as arrow. Alright, that's all the paint.net stuff. Let's close that. And we'll hop back over here and put in this little, like, please don't demonetize me, YouTube. So we do the arrow, we do the I swears it, and we do the it's a rocket ship. And they all will go onto tracks 2, 3, and 4. We'll zoom in. Well, I guess we'll select these first and then try to get Premiere to respond. Okay. Now they're shrunk down to 3 frames and we can actually start moving stuff around. Let's go 200%. It's a rocket ship. You can't see it. Arrow position. Do that one. We'll actually make this one bigger too. 200's too big. We'll go 150. And then we'll take the I swears it and put it down here. And we'll go 200 on that. And then we'll take a screenshot of this and post it over on the Discord. Pow. Snippet from tonight's editing. Beautiful. So while you're watching this, you get this like this flash, and you know, at least one person I predict will be like, what was that? And they go back and they see the thing, and there it is. Okay, that's enough fun. Let's get back to the grind. Excuse me. Let's see, how many more of these videos focus on the weathering? It looks like what am I doing with a paintbrush here? Let's see. This one is 210358, so we'll jump over to the next one, which is 212105. This one is more sponge work. Yep, and then, okay. It looks like 212438 is where we get out the silver paint. So, I wonder if this is worth featuring another 5 seconds from right here. Yeah, I think so. We'll start it right there. We'll do 5 seconds off of that. And we'll probably end up with about 20 seconds on the sponge work. So that's this video now, I think. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's keep it rolling. Who dat? Okay. didn't do a great job of keeping this in frame. And I am moving the hell out of this thing. That's a really good shot, actually, because it shows me brazenly dabbing the sponge right over top of that freehanding. So we'll take that one. And then, oh. Sorry. Got someone responding about the painting contest. So let's go ahead and take a moment to mention that once again. Our painting contest coming up for the end of September involves an infinity peripheral. That is usually any model out of the support packs. It's the little PAL bots that help you to use Doctor and Engineer. All you gotta do is take a brand new one, paint it up, post it over at the Bromad Academy painting contest, the Battle Buddies, as per this page. Information in the Discord, and when you enter into this one, you'll be entered for a blister of your choice, as well as a custom commission of an Infinity related STL file. I think Wise Kensai is also going to do a random giveaway, so everyone who enters will also get an extra chance to win a blister pack. But in addition, if folks enter into the contest, they can post their painted picture over on my Discord, over in the Country Fried Minis Discord, and we as a community will vote for it, for who gets the best one there. And we're going to give away a 2-player starter set of Operation Black Wind. So all you got to do is paint a little tiny model, little feller, and post it up there, and we'll judge you. And we'll take all the pictures of where people have posted, and they'll go into a video on the channel. So highly recommend checking it out if you're not on the Discord. Yeah, check it out on the Discord. Enter our contest; it'll be fun. Your models will also be featured in a video. Should be a blast. Yeah, I bring it up because a homie of mine is looking for a model. So also feel free to shoot me DMs over on Discord if you have any questions about the whole thing. Should be a lot of fun. See if I can't find a good spot in here. That's actually, I think that's a pretty good shot right there. We'll take that one. We're going to go backwards 5 seconds to right here. And I think we're going to reverse the order of these two shots and end on the note of the front. Let's give that a brief watch back. So, got the paint. Got the mixing of the paint. Got the sponge coming out. Flash of the wiener. Then we're gonna do sponging and sponging and sponging and sponging. Okay, look good enough. They shall work. Let's delete that and work on getting the zoom of these correct. Kind of like Kind of want these to be big in the frame. Yeah, whole red and then German camo black brown. And then I've been doing a trend on these things where I zoom in on them. Oops. Ooh, 10% is not enough. Let's do 125. And then we'll cut back out to full size here. We'll dip the thing. We get the flash of the rocket ship, and then we'll do this shot at 50%. Then we'll do this shot at 75%, I think. This one should probably be way zoomed in because it's almost off the frame. It's also really out of focus too. Maybe 90% there's good. Okay, yeah. And then we'll do something similar here. We'll do, how about 75 here? Just want to show that freehanding gets chipping over top of it. Yeah, cool. Got it. Excellent. That is 35 seconds of progress. So let's continue almost. We're gonna show, what's the next video? I guess this one. Yep, here we go. Pow. Set this to 50% zoom. Again, the base point of these frames is 50% because they're recording 4K, but my sequences are set to an output of 1080p. Okay. We're going to show the duraluminum, which evidently is a real product that is used in aircraft construction. Come to find out. We'll get the duraluminum out. Is it worth doing another 5-second shot? See, like, this is where I'm kind of struggling on some level, in that the video is getting long. Video is getting quite long at this point, and I like some of these shots for their artistic merit, but you know, if I include this little 5-second bit every time the paint comes out, then you know, that adds up over the course of a full-length feature. But you know what? It's a passion project. Big project, big video. Let's just stick with it. We'll do about 15 seconds worth of applying metallic paint chips. I like that shot. That's a good one. Let's go right here. Zippy zap, blap, blam. There we go. Take that. Pachow. Maybe one more out of here somewhere. Got a nice, interesting one, maybe. Yeah, I like that this shows all the shiny bits on the top. So we'll do 5 seconds of that. And then we'll delete the rest of that. Okay, So that's another video edited down. We're gonna go to whatever's after 212438, which will be 215457. Now what am I doing here? Have I switched back to sponge? I think this was wasted effort. Oh no, I was not wasted effort. It was sponging the toesies. So I'm gonna get back out the sponge. All right, yeah, we gotta include it. It's do we gotta include it though? I could save 20 seconds here by not including this. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's not super important to the overall project. We're gonna skip over the sponge metallics on the feets. Okay, so from here we can go into the lens jeweling. Yeah, so we'll show the carbon black, which I know I harp on this stuff for base rims, but this is where it really shines. It is super good for a base coat for your lens jeweling, because it is kind of, I wouldn't call it high gloss, but it's glossy. So it's a really nice starting point for your lenses. And I gotta do this. It's a theme throughout the video. The self-indulgent swirling of the paint. I might even put a sound effect in on it. Okay. We'll show this guy. And then we'll show come on, preview, catch up. Rather than glossy, how about built-in specular highlight? You know, I wonder like how well it could read as the specular highlight, because I do put a specular highlight on all my laser emitters. And I used to put a little bit of Mod Podge gloss at the end. I think I gotta do the other arm too. £51. Grab that. There we go. That's another video cut down. It's wild how it's several minutes long, and then it's just cut to what, 25 seconds. And then we'll do, who's next? Next is this clip, which has, what is going on here? This is the start of lens jeweling. I think we'll do the the split frame thing for this. Let me grab my... Should have it in here somewhere. 2-panel alignment chart. And then a 2-panel alignment topper. Whoa, my computer just very unhappy about this project for some reason. It runs like crap. Alright. We're going to show the Mephiston red and the whatever color I use simultaneously. Boom, 5 seconds of that. And then we'll just skip over the, or I don't think there is any paint stirring to be showed. But there is a Fire Dragon Bright being shown to the camera. Find that first frame, rock chair, and we'll go 5 seconds in. We're going to stack these two up. And maybe even do I not show putting the orange on? I guess I do. It's kind of hard to tell what I'm doing here. I guess I'm wet blending it. It's not super important to continue with the split frame. Just want to show the red getting applied. Right here. Snag 5 seconds of that. And when do I put the orange on it? Right there. We'll work backwards from there. Yep, just the tiniest little bit of orange. And then when do I get out the white? There it was. Let's get out the white ink. And then show the specular dot. And I think what I'll do is I'll find the end right there. Damn, if I could have just held it still for a second longer. All things I need to take into account going forward when I'm filming. Like, if I could just be, I know I say it over and over, but if I could be cognizant of these shots, I could be a lot more efficient. Like, I didn't need 200 plus gigabytes of footage for this. Not at all. Not even close. But, you know, it happened. Okay. So we're going to turn on the visibility of this. We're going to put in a ultra key, I'm going to dump it here. We're going to set the key color to white. And then we'll set the zoom on each of these to big, zoom big, position there, effect, crop, drop it in, effect controls, select crop, drag this thingamabob, which I've only learned during this project that you can actually operate the crop with the mouse and not be stuck doing it numerically. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to set it to about a 75% zoom, and we're going to move it over here, and we're going to apply a crop effect to it, and then select the crop effect, go back over here and drag this into the green line, and then now we'll return the opacity on that, or the visibility I should say, and now we've got this shot set up with the, of course my computer can't handle two videos at the same time, I guess. My fist on red. Jesus, why is it struggling? I have a 3060 Ti in this machine. It should not be struggling. Alright, so we're putting the red down. We're putting the orange dot down. We're getting out the Liquitex white. And then we're going super zoomed in on this. Doink. I could have left that, done that a little better. It cuts off really abruptly. Slowness is probably drive speed. You know, it might be because the drive is very full. Let's see, it's a solid state drive, but it is not an M2. So it is plugged in via the SATA cable. But yeah, it's a pretty full drive. Let's see. It is got about 100, a little over 100 gigs left of space. And I am calling forth a lot of files here. More so than usual, at least. All right. What's next? What's next? 220757 was the last clip, so that was this one. And now we're doing the same deal that we just did, but with green. So kind of the same shot. We'll do 5 seconds of this. Zip that up to there. And then we'll do, no need to do the whole like dipping thing. Did I get yellow out for this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Phalanx yellow. That's the good stuff. That's what we want. Pow. We'll do 5 seconds of that. And we'll set these shots up the same way. So organizationally, why did it do that? We're going to shift these up a row and then shift these down a row so I can see a clear distinction between the two. We'll copy both of those. We'll paste these here. That's our green and our yeller. And then I want to get want to get the green going down right here. See what 5 seconds of that looks like. So we'll go to 3 minutes and 1 second. Excellent, looks good. We'll snag it. And then we show the yellow getting added. There, looks good. We'll go backwards from this. And plug that on. And then I should put a specular highlight. I do. I'm going to again work backwards. So we'll go back in time 5 seconds. We'll snag this thingamabobajabber here. And then I think that's it. That's all we need on this here. So this one has extra because I got out the white. Yes, all right. Okay, so same deal here. We're going 75% zoom. We're dragging it into the right panel. We're going to effects. We're dropping a crop on top. Effect controls, crop. Slide this bad boy into that black bar. Down here, same deal. We're going to set it to 75% zoom. We're going to make sure that paint is inside the right frame. And actually, it looks like I don't even have to bother with the crop because it's underneath all that. So, save a few seconds there. Yay, computer, come on, man. What is my program full screen for some reason? That's weird. I have no idea how I've done this. Let me Google that real quick. Not full screen preview. You know what? I'm just gonna exit out of Premiere because it is full screen somehow and I don't have control over the window functions. I still don't have control over the window functions. What has happened here? I don't like this. I don't like that I can't see and control the window. Let's F11's not doing it. That's the normal shortcut. But so I noticed this because I'm usually used to seeing the window bar, the top here, and that's where I pay attention to if I need to save it or not. And it has disappeared at some point. There we go. Let's try this. Jesus Christ. Okay, it was actually just slightly off screen and bigger than the window for some reason. Like, I'm not even sure how I would have done that. Okay, so to fix that, I had to Alt space and use the move function so I could then see the maximize tab. Interesting. it was not full screen at all. It was just bigger than the screen it's on. Which, Lord knows how that happened. But yeah, that was important to me because I pay attention to this name up here as a reminder as when to save my progress. And speaking of save progress, Premiere's really struggling now. Not responding. Cool. In task. Running like trash these days. Let's go back into it. It's only using 12 gigabytes of memory right now.
Access granted.
I'm wondering if this, good Lord, it just jumped up to 20 gigs. It's eating all my memory. I'm assuming it's loading in all these previews and stuff that it's struggling with. So let's go real slow and let that go. I guess 32 gigabytes is not enough memory for my computer. And I should probably upgrade to 64. Okay, everything's loaded in now. We can slowly get back to work. All right. Where even am I? Who am I? All right, we've got the red and the green. Got distracted off of that. They're in the frame. Computer struggling to render it. Why is it? Why? How about we mark in and mark out and force this stupid thing to render, and it still can't handle it. I ain't never. I don't. What the hell is the problem? I cannot believe this machine is struggling to render a preview of two 5-second clips at the same time. Let's go frame by frame. Absolutely outrageous that it's struggling so much. This is what, like the 30th full-length video or something I've done. Maybe not that many, but it's never been this bad. That hard drive might be dying or something. Don't know, but it is getting kind of frustrating. Is OBS struggling? Is my computer gonna explode? Good Lord. Okay. So we're applying the green, then we're applying the yellow, which will be even more zoomed in. And then we're applying the specular highlight, which is going to be even more zoomed in. Uh-oh. I see buffering happening on the stream. No? Okay. Let's pause that playback. Looks like stream health is good on OBS. Okay. Yeah, it's my machine shitting the bed. I maybe should have thought about restarting the computer before the stream. Has been running for 2 days. Alright, so we put in specular highlight. From here, we're looking at 221411, so we're jumping into 221846. This is getting the same dealio. We'll start with a 50% zoom. We'll show the Calidor sky to the camera. So we'll start here, and then we're going to show putting down the black first. Actually, I wonder if I could get away with... No, I guess not. I was thinking I could get away with doing like a fast forward sequence, but I didn't do just one panel. Okay, so we're gonna show that we're putting black on the cockpit window, and then I want to show this shot where we get it completely coated in black. All the way to right there. So we'll work backwards from here. Okay. And then we're going to apply the blue. Right here. Oops, that was only 4 seconds. We want a nice 5-second segment. And then I think I also want to show that bit right there where the blue is still all really streaky. So I think we'll hit it right here and work backwards. Yeah, this one's a little long, but I need to tell the full story. And then I want to show the... Come on, get caught up. Get caught up preview. Get caught up preview. Christ, why is it struggling so bad? Okay, there we go. I want to show the blending. So in 25 seconds, right, 25, we tell the tale of applying black and blacking it out, and then putting blue and smudging it up and blending it. And that is the equivalent of a, what, 8-minute clip. We can get rid of the rest of that. Next, do I put a specular highlight on it? Is that what's being showed next? Effect controls, set it to scale 50. Yeah, we'll show putting the specular on. A little doot. Just a little doot right there. Excellent. We're just using that. So we're going to go back to 657. And that is how many videos gone through? So 210358 through 222850. That's nine videos gone through and edited down. Let's see, 12, 25, 31, 35, 45, 50, almost an hour's worth of footage reduced to 2 minutes. Okay. Now we want to do a little bit of zoom editing, so let's pop this one. 75% seems good for that. We'll go 90 here. We'll do the next shot at 90 as well. We'll do this shot at 80. We'll do this shot at 80 as well. And then we'll go 100 here. And we'll do 150 right there. Just get like absurdly in on it. Make sure that it's still like nice and viewable. Yeah, cool. Double thumbs up. And see again right here, I see that little asterisk up in the corner, and that way I know to press Control S, which is why I was panicking so much about the top of the window not showing. It's kind of funny how accustomed to little bits you can become. All right, let's see. So hunch the gunch, and from here, I think all the other shots from now are working with the base. We've got this one, which is sideways, but this one is gluing the whole dang thing together. I think this gluing it together bit might be better served for the final segment. So for now, let's do these things. Let's get the painting of the bullet effect. Yeah. Okay, that's... What's this clip? That is mixing the crap on the base. Yep. We'll do these 5. And I'm actually sitting here debating just leaving off the muzzle flare paint up, because that's like another like 2 minutes of content It's like 2 minutes to put that on there. Is that, can I get away with that? I don't know if I can. I'm already going to have to reshoot these segments. Man, I'm not near as close to done as I thought I was. Crap. All right, I tell you what. I am kind of hitting the wall at this point. Kind of hitting the wall. Kind of losing my focus. I'm a little irritated that I'm going to need to reshoot those things because the audio is just so bad. I think I might call it for the evening. I'm going to stretch my legs. I'm going to, I don't know, unwind, hang out with a homie over in Discord or something. And I'm going to get back to this tonight, late tonight, before I go to bed. And I think I'm going to shoot for, I'm still going to shoot for trying to release this 9 a.m. tomorrow. If it's not out tomorrow, then I will spend tomorrow working on it and putting the final touches in. And if I don't release it tomorrow, it's coming out Monday morning. Or at least that's the plan. So Hunch the Gunch will be coming out. I still need to, I got to reshoot the talking head segments. I got to film the ad for Locust Labs. I've got to edit down. I got to voice over all of this. Just like the scope of this project is blowing my mind, and I can't focus right now. So with that, I want to thank y'all for joining me today and taking a peek behind the curtain. I want to apologize for stepping away before the 2-hour mark, but that's about all I can muster right now. My mind is frazzled and scattered. I need a moment to think and to drink some more bubbly water. As always, your viewership is well appreciated. If you found this via the algorithm and aren't here live, feel free to drop any thoughts you have down in the comments down below. I'll take them all to heart, and you might still have time to get those ideas in on the live or on the finished product. It's kind of what the workflow live stream is for. I think I'll occasionally do these in the Discord as well, hang out in the voice chat and stream over there. So, you know, think about joining up at the Discord. In fact, let me go ahead and drop in a, let me drop in an invite link into the chat. We'll do Discord invite link, exclamation point. Oopsies. Well, it should still be clickable. Yeah, if you find that in the chat, click up, join up. We'd love to see your models. We'd love to see you entered into the contest coming up for the end of September. I'll let folks know. I'll let folks know when more stuff like this is going down. We'll probably get some Discord community streams going in the future. Maybe play some board games, play some tabletop games, something in tabletop sim. Have a good time. But I think that's all I have in me at this moment. I'll probably get back to this in a couple hours. I really need to stretch my legs, stretch my butt. Been sitting in this chair for many hours this week, so yeah. Thank y'all for joining me today. As always, I want you to remember to be happy while you're painting, and also to remember that when you show up and contribute in these live chat, live stream moments, you contribute deeply to my happiness. More content to come soon, and lots of love. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you around next time. Take it easy, y'all. See you later.